Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown versus Raw 2006. Now, I'm pretty excited to cover this game. If you're not familiar with any of my playthroughs, usually I start out by talking about my experiences of the game from back when I first played it. I also talk about like some new things about the game, and I discuss a little bit of things before we get into it. So I will have a timestamp if you don't want to hear all this, but I like to hear your guys' opinions too. So if you have like a response or you want to share your experiences in the comments, I love reading that stuff, so go right ahead. The only thing I ask is just don't be a wild man in the comments. I've seen some people like threaten each other because they don't like the same games. It's alright. If you don't like this game, let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. But we're going to make a profile here. I love the stat tracking in this game a lot. That's something we'll talk about. I'm just going to put Alex, which is my real name. Because that's what I traditionally did in these games. I could put Youngboy, but we're going to go with Alex. We'll save a little bit later. So here we are, SmackDown versus Raw 2006. So at this point, in my experience, I was still getting the main WWE games during Christmas. So I would have gotten this Christmas of 05. And I gotta say, when I first played this game, I was pretty blown away. Really, the first thing that comes to my mind with this game is the character models. In my opinion, they look way better than SmackDown versus Raw. Now, I know the people that look in the game files, the SmackDown versus Raw textures are much bigger in size, but to me, the models in this game look way better. And like, this is a PS2 game, and this is, to me, this is kind of like the swan song, the final WWE PS2 game. Now, I know like 07, 08, and all those still came out on PS2, but they also came out on 360, and then later PS3 as well. So to me, like, this is like putting maximum effort, pushing the PS2 to its limits. And then the other games kind of a little bit watered down from their next-gen counterparts, but it's all right. And then you'll see down here online mode. Now, I never, unfortunately, got the experience online. I started playing online in 07. Unless you count, like, the local play on PSPs, connecting those. I did that with my friends and stuff, like, on school trips and stuff like that. But not really on PS2, so my only experience is, is watching videos and stuff from them. And then something a lot of people love. General Manager mode. You can see it's labeled new here. It's new to the series. I'll be honest, this is a fan favorite series, and people have been clamoring for it to come back for a long time. I'll be honest, I like it, but to me, this might be a little bit of a hot take. To me, it's not, I hate to say this, it's not as good as people say it is. Now, I still enjoy it, but to me, the fundamental issue with it is, unless you're playing human versus human, it's kind of not as fun, because when you face the computer can destroy you if you don't know what you're doing. There's a lot of nuances in that mode, like, you want to build people's popularity up. You want to, like, if you put people over in their hometown, people have, like, match specialties. There's injuries, fatigue, money management. It's fun, a lot of nuances, but the computer can destroy you if you don't know what you're doing at all. And it can kind of force you to not play in a fun way. Like, there's stuff you can do, like, booking handicap matches. So, like, you basically have jobbers just to push people's popularity up and stuff like that. And, it is what it is. It's still fun, but to me, it's not the greatest thing ever. Match types, we see, like, you could do title matches and exhibition. That was a big deal at the time. That's something a lot of people wanted. And then, like, if you look at these new matches and main events here, we get the backstage brawls. This was a lot of fun. The bar brawl, to me, is my favorite, with the interaction and the elements and stuff you can do within the environment. Buried Alive match was really cool to see as well. Fulfill your fantasy, it is what it is, how WWE was at the time. I'll be honest, it's still kind of fun, but because I was young when this game came out, so, like, playing this, it was weird. Like, if your parents walked in, like, what game did I buy you, it's weird. But yeah, so match types, it really cool. Like the locker room, I'm seeing that in the menu here. You can customize your own locker room, really adds personality. So you'll be seeing during my playthrough, we're going to be customizing our locker room as we earn money and stuff like that. Just to touch on a few more things here, like, there's, like, a sleeper mini game where you can, choke your opponent out. I thought that was cool, though I think the animation is a little cheesy. I'll try to do it in game. The advanced entrance editor was a game changer, so you're not stuck with just one animation. You can mix and match. And then, to me, this was probably my personal favorite right here. The PSP system connection. Now, this game is what wanted me to get a PSP. I basically begged my mom to get me one, so I think February of whatever year, I guess it would have been of 06, I would have gotten a PSP. You can connect your PSP. You can, synchronize the data between the PS2 and the PSP. You can take cause or creator wrestlers from the PSP to the PS2 and vice versa, which was very cool if you found like a cool game save that wasn't for your device. And then of course that's how you unlock Jake Roberts. Now I know you can unlock him with cheat devices. Trust me, I know. I did that as a kid and messed around with Game Shark a lot. But for this playthrough, we're actually going to be unlocking him legit by synchronizing a PSP. So it's going to be pretty fun. During the bonus thing, I'm basically going to be doing a picture-in-picture of me connecting a PSP to my actual PS2. And then we're going to unlock him legit instead of hacking the game, which is going to be pretty fun. Now, we'll go through our match rules and stuff here and we'll see like the defaults. Now, I will say, we are going to be playing on Legend, but if you've never played Legend in this game, it's actually no joke at all. Honestly, it borderline... I would say it's really not even that fun compared to hard, because literally the computer will just reverse almost every other move, sometimes multiple moves in a row. It can be kind of frustrating, so I'm going to keep it on Legend though, because I'm not required to win to proceed in the season mode. I mean, though, I will say if enough people want me to switch it to hard so I'm able to do more grapple moves without them being reversed, I will, but to me, I kind of decided to stick with Legend. Because if I lose, then really the bonus stuff will cover stuff that we missed or any additional storylines. But I don't know. I'll listen to your guys' opinion. I'll probably only record one episode and let it sit and look at the comments and see what people are saying. I know I'm talking a lot here, but just there's a lot to talk about. This game is so much fun. Now, this is probably the most controversial thing about the game, at least to me, the stamina system. Now, I really don't like stamina in wrestling games. I think it just slows down the action. But to me, when I compare this game's stamina to other games' stamina, it's not as bad. This game, to me, I would describe it as striking a good balance between arcade style and simulation. It doesn't, again, this is just my opinion. You can let me know what you think. It doesn't heavily lean towards one. Maybe more so a little bit towards simulation, but to me, it strikes a good balance. We are going to be keeping it on just because I feel like that's how the game was intended. It's a new feature. We're going to keep it on. And also, at least it's some funny moments, too. There's also a double KO feature that can happen if both you guys run out of stamina and someone hits a finisher. So we're going to be leaving it on. At least there's some funny moments if you run out of stamina and fall over and you hear that like robot noise. Pretty funny. So with that being said, I guess let's dive into the first episode. Season mode, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Again, this is where you select your difficulty. So Legend, again, let me know if you watch like the full episode. Let me know what you think if I should bump it down to hard. I really don't want to, but if it gets annoying to watch because it's just non-stop reversals, then I guess I will. So you see here, like, interesting how you can select some of these legends, and actually you'll notice they don't have a show. It will actually give you the choice what you want to play on. Now, if you watch the full startup of the video, you saw that we watched the SmackDown intro. So I'm actually going to be starting with SmackDown. Originally, I wanted to start with Raw because on our last playthrough, SmackDown vs. Raw, I started on SmackDown as well. But I decided SmackDown because it has like a a prologue cutscene to the first storyline that I want to talk about and actually do first. So that means we're going to be picking someone from SmackDown, right? So who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Now, usually I put the person in the thumbnail, so you probably already know. But I decided to go with Kurt Angle. So if you watch my last playthrough, I talked about how I think I wanted to beat Angle in that, but he's a GM in that game. And then 07 would have been my last chance to use him. So I could have done that, but I think there's somebody else I want to play as in 07 for that show. And you'll notice here, his overall is really high, which I guess will help us during this Legend, but still, the reversal damage will be annoying. So we'll take a look at his stats here. That 10 technique. So at least we're not going to be facing him. But to be fair, no matter who you face, they keep reversing. It's so annoying. And then, of course, we got the ankle lock and the ankle slam. Now, playing on Legend, we're really not going to be able to tap anyone out unless, you know, I bust out the battery or something. It's just as difficult as the original SmackDown vs. Raw on Legend difficulty. So we're going to quickly look at our locker room here. We're not going to be able to purchase anything. And by the way, I forgot to mention at the beginning, the soundtrack. Oh, it's so good in this game. My favorite song is probably Pieces by Dark New Day. Love that song in this soundtrack. You'll see a lot of our loading screens are unfortunately locked, so we're going to be seeing a lot of repeats. So I'll probably prioritize buying loading screens for some variety. But you'll see here, if you go to your start menu, you can actually customize your locker room. So, like, light fixtures and like all these small details. It's a lot of fun, like even the room lighting, you know, depending on how you like it. Right now, we're not going to mess around with it because I want to buy some stuff. And, you know, the first episode is going to be long, so I'm talking anyways. But if you go over here, you'll see the little headphones here. It's actually how you turn on the subtitles, so I'm going to keep those on. And then lockers, if you're playing as someone that has an alternate attire, you can change it here, which Kurt Angle does not, unfortunately. Training corner, I believe, is where you upgrade stats for creative superstars. Yep. And then, again, I talked about how I love belt records and stuff. Here's the trophy case where you earn trophies depending on achievements within the game. Actually, it reveals it all here. So, probably during the playthrough, we're going to be doing all these as well, which I guess means GM. We're going to have to win that, or at least play through a year of GM mode. You know, you got your belt case here, championship case. Has the records of previous matches and stuff. A lot of fun. You can look around here. So 3D locker room, a lot of fun. It'll be great to customize it. So we're gonna go ahead and exit. I guess we'll go ahead and get into it. Now I will say, I did talk about this in my first playthrough of SmackDown vs. Raw, the original one. This game does have voiceovers, so again, keep in mind you're watching somebody's playthrough with commentary. I'll try not to talk over them too much, but there'll be some times where I'll probably be laughing or having some things to add. So it is what it is. If you don't like that, you know, I think there's plenty of playthroughs with no commentary out there you can check out. All right, but here we go. We're going to dive in. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 season mode. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And here's what I was talking about. The prologue.
Tori. Hey, Tori Wilson. Hey there, baby girl. Have you got a couple of minutes for your general manager? There's an urgent matter I need to speak to you about.
Actually, Teddy, I'm supposed to catch a flight and I'm already running late. I'd love to stay and talk, but...
That's okay. Don't worry about it, Tori. I don't want to be responsible for my #1 diva missing her flight. You feel me? I'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks, Teddy. I'll see you Thursday.
Damn. I hate to see that girl go, but I love watching her leave. Holla.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Teddy Long. He's done.
What was that? Teddy? Oh my God, Teddy!
He's dead.
Don't worry, Teddy. It's going to be okay. Help! Somebody please help!
Look at him, he's dead. I wish, guys, I had a time machine so I could go back in time to Christmas Day. That because I played as somebody in SmackDown. I remember this pretty vividly, and that was the first cutscene I saw. By the way, here's my favorite song playing right now. That was the first cutscene I saw, and I laughed so hard. Like the way he gets hit by that car and does like a perfect corkscrew. It's hilarious, dude. So again, I will say it's been a while since I played 06 season mode. So most of these storylines I probably have some vague memories of. If I remember some things, I'll do my best not to spoil anything or any choices or any stuff like that. So hopefully I don't do that. Because I know some people tell me that they watch these playthroughs and they never played. But here we go. Here's going to be our first storyline. Tori's contract. Rip my boy Teddy Long, by the way.
I just can't believe that someone could do that to poor Theodore Long.
Yo, don't worry about that, Tori. He'll be all right, and they'll catch whoever did it.
Hey, Tori. Cena. Excuse me, Tori. I heard that you were the last person to see Teddy Long before his accident. Do you mind if I ask you about it?
Hey, Columbo, take it somewhere else, okay? Can't you see the lady's upset? She doesn't need you accusing her of something she had nothing to do with.
No one's accusing anyone of anything, Cena. But as long as you're here, where were you when Theodore Long was taken out?
Excuse me? I must have missed the part where you explained to me why I had to answer to you. Who the hell you think you are to come up here and get all up in my grill?
Oh, you tell him, Cena. Fight the power. Don't take any guff from the man. I mean, dude, it's not like there's any way that an angry thug who walks around with brass knuckles and a steel chain around his neck could ever take anyone out, right?
Yo, look who it is. Mr. Pay-Per-View. You know, for a guy who calls himself the whole damn show, you sure ain't had much in the way of title shots lately, have you, Chief? Sounds like a pretty good motive for punking out our GM, don't it? So where were you when T-Lo got aced?
Well, let's see. I think I was probably chilling out in the back, stretching out, you know, throwing some kicks and reading some comics.
You think you were? Can anyone vouch for you?
That's my downtime. Just me, RVD.
I can't believe any of you would ever do anything to hurt Teddy. This is all so awful. What do you think happened?
All right, so our first fork in the road, our first choice here. So essentially, I guess I'll read this. I can't believe any of you would do anything to hurt Teddy. Basically what Tori said. So basically I'm saying, what do I think happened here? So really, this choice, I don't really think it really matters too much, but you know, it's basically if you're siding with RVD or Cena. I kind of want to go against RVD first because Cena's a higher overall, so we'll shake off some of the 06 rust before we go against Cena. So you know what? Well, I'm not accusing anyone, but I think Cena makes a pretty good point. I can't remember the last time Teddy Long gave Rob Van Dam a WWE title shot. There you go. And it doesn't even play like a cutscene, it just goes. So here we go. So Kurt Angle versus Rob Van Dam. $15,000 if I win, ladies and gentlemen. Will I lose my 06 season debut match? So again, if you've never played, I'm probably going to have to put Legend difficulty in the title just so it's pretty clear. I mean, if you've never played Legend difficulty in this game or it's been a while, it's honestly annoying.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a somewhat somber edition of SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole alongside Taz and partner. Can you believe what has transpired here in regards to General Manager Teddy Long?
No, Cole, I really can't. Some bitter superstar has got to have a mean streak a mile long to run down Teddy Long in cold blood like that. And for all we know, it could be anyone on the roster, anyone in this building right now. But you know what they say, the show must go on.
And the show will go on. But the ramifications of this incident are already being felt in this very next match.
You can't tell me you didn't see this one coming, Cole. You don't tell a guy you think he took out the general manager without expecting him to want to settle it in the ring.
Actually, Taz, it sounded...
So that was something I was going to bring up. So they have voiceovers for the announcers during people's entrances, but the biggest flaw with that is, of course, not everybody is the same length for their entrance, so if it finishes before they're done, it will just cut off. So that was something that really annoyed me. So I guess the safest way to guarantee a hero all of them is play as Undertaker or something, or Ric Flair, I don't know. And by the way, I should mention, it was a little bit of a chore to get the game looking pretty good. So we got the widescreen, we got the Titantrons fixed. It's not perfect, but it's pretty much as good as I can get it at this moment in time. It looks pretty good, but sometimes you'll see a little bit of like a, I guess like a ghosting effect, so to call it, or sometimes blurring. Like right there, it's a little bit blurry. It pretty much, it's sporadic, it comes and goes. It's basically as good as I can get it. And it will be interesting seeing this game in widescreen during season mode, all the cutscenes, so I don't know if that's really going to make it too much of a difference, but should be pretty nice. So here we go, our first match. Now, like I said, this game kind of strikes a balance between simulation and arcade, so really, I'm not going to be like pushing the pace as much here. Oh, I get to select. Oh, my right stick's not working. Oh, my up is right. I gotta fix that after this. Okay, apparently a lockup battle. He got it max? I got destroyed! Oh my god. My right stick isn't set up properly. That's not good. Could've sworn I went through it though. Oh well. So again, like keep this in mind, right? Oh, I went for a combo there. Keep this in mind. This game is already pretty hard on Legend. Now I have to do commentary and play on Legend at the same time. It's gonna be pretty rough, but we'll see how I can do here. Reverse the reversal, boys. If you don't know, you can reverse that reversal. One of the few known things. See, look, you can see, like, this is just reversal fest. Like, get your tickets today, guys. Honestly, it's really annoying. Like, if I was playing this off screen, I probably would play on hard. But, you know, it's alright. We don't have to win to proceed. Oh, I'm surprised I countered that. It was, like, delayed. So I think I'll probably be playing as Dirty, so just taking off the turnbuckle pad could help us do some damage here. We could also do some environmental grapple. See if I can get one of those. You can like slam them into the apron or like the stairs. See if we can pull that off here. Those are pretty fun. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, that gave me some decent momentum. Got our own Kurt Angle stomp here. We're doing pretty well actually to start out. Reversal fest. I think even too, if you just grapple near the environmental thing, it will just do it rather than having to drag him into it, I believe. So this is my problem with this. When you're reversing so much, like, look, I'm trying to go for some strong grapples here. He's probably gonna reverse this. Oh no, okay. So kind of my complaint about this, and like this and SmackDown 1 to me are some of the most annoying high difficulties because it essentially prevents you from being able to do like a variety of moves here. Like you'll be seeing like a lot of strikes and stuff. It's really annoying, but also I guess from a playthrough standpoint it creates some, you know, mystery. Like, am I gonna win or am I gonna lose? There's gonna be some close matches. Matches are also gonna take probably a decent amount of time. Oh, here's the HBK thing when you whip him into it. Okay, he's dodging by just walking away. I did the wrong grapple there. Got it. Stamina management, boys. Here, let's see if we can do that that sleeper hold mini game here in a second. I have to get him on the ground for that. I mean, I'm keeping up with him pretty well, actually, like extremely well. I think off screen I did do like a couple of test matches to try to get back in the groove. And man, yeah, straight up reversal fest, dude. I mean, playing as Kurt too helps a lot. Okay, let's try it. Alright, here we go. This is what I was talking about. This is the all-new sleeper mini game. Pretty cool feature. Honestly, it slows down the action a lot. And to me, the animation when they get out of it's a little bit cheesy. So we'll see him do it probably. He'll probably get out of this guaranteed. But to me, it's a little bit cheesy the way it's animated. Oh my god. Imagine if it ends. There's no way though. It's going to be huge here. Oh, here it is. Oh, he did it. He's not done, folks. See, look at like that's right here. It just looks so cheesy to me. Camera work is great though during this. I love it. And then you'll notice here his stamina is low. If you want to be a cheese ball, you can keep Irish whipping your opponent. And by the way, there, Kurt Angle still has the feature where if you counter a toe kick, you can link it into the ankle lock. So even though I'm probably not going to be using the ankle lock too much as Kurt, I probably should do that at least once because it's really cool. That's been in a bunch of SmackDown games though. But yeah, if you want to waste your opponent's stamina, that is a viable method. If you want to be a cheese ball, you know. Okay. And it's kind of annoying too, like some of the moves have like reversal damage, like so like you can play really good, but because of the sheer amount of reversals, it's gonna add up eventually, you know. Oh god.
100% serious, Taz. Can you imagine having AAA, a textbook reversal?
Textbook Paul Burchill there, guys. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, Kurt's got him. Yeah, that's actually a pretty solid debut here. I might be able to do the angle slam and pin him off of orange.
Well, it's easier to get
right, cheesy grapple, here we go.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're gonna get on your high horse again and give
I'm gonna go for it. Angle slam! That might be it. However, he's orange. He might kick out though. Let's see. We got him! Wow, under 5 minutes. I wasn't expecting to be that quick, but solid debut for Kurt. He's done it. But yeah, you can see it there. If you're not good at reversing and you play on Legend, you're gonna have a bad time. Alright, cheesy generic celebration. Let's continue on. I probably should save to make sure in case the game crashes, but I'm gonna assume we'll be alright and just save after the end of each story. So hopefully we don't get any crashes. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. So as you can see, some storylines, unfortunately, it's a little annoying where like matches don't actually matter, which I guess is fine for the overall narrative, but it is what it is.
Yo, Ironsides. I just wanted to tell you, you did the right thing last week against that slacker RVD. I can't believe that walking case of the Munchies would accuse me of running down T-Lo. The Chain Gang knows I don't roll like that. Thanks for believing in me, dog.
Actually, Cena, neither one of you convinced me of anything. RVD wanted a match, and I gave it to him. And besides, he made some good points. You never did say where you were when Long was taken out.
Called out.
Where I was the night Long got run down? I was in a locker room surrounded by a dozen witnesses. And here's another clue. If you want to know where I'm going to be later tonight, I'm going to be in the ring with you, showing you my 5-knuckle shuffle.
I don't really want to see that. Kurt looks pissed.
Man, normally Cena's, you know, he's a pretty chilled out guy to say the least. But he's acting a little touchy about the whole Theodore Long thing.
Well, it's a touchy subject, Taz, and until we find out who did it, I think it's going to remain that way, even for a guy like John Cena.
By the way, it's also great that your unique superstar you play as actually has their own voiceover, so I don't have to read them. I remember some people during my playthrough complained that I read them. It's like, what do you want me to do, though? They don't have voiceovers, you know? So this, it's more so quiet, which I guess some people prefer, maybe some people don't, but, you know. And by the way, it's pretty funny in that first scene when Cena calls you Columbo. That's like an old detective show from like the 70s or something. All right, we're back after a solid debut against Van Dam. Cena's going to be a little bit harder. Also, something I want to talk about. We'll probably run into this situation, but the possum pin is extremely annoying to me. I actually don't like that feature because here's the problem. If you play on Legend and you have like a good back and forth match, you're both in the red, it's going on forever, they hit a possum pin on you, you're done. It's very unlikely you'll kick out. Of course, you know, the double-edged sword of that is you can do that too, but I don't like the matches ending like that. So if I get in a situation where like we're both damaged and they have a stored finisher, which is how you use a possum pin, you probably won't see me attacking them when they're on the ground. Probably nearly not at all, to be honest, because it's a cheesy way to get screwed out of a match, and I really don't like it that much. I wish the feature was more balanced. Here comes John Cena, ladies and gentlemen. U.S. champion in this. This entrance is really cool. Hey. It's so much better with the Trons working, dude. It was so annoying when they don't work. It's gonna be interesting when we get to like the triple threat matches and stuff. And you know, something also I didn't mention in the opening of this playthrough is something that really annoys me in this game is some of the AI behavior, specifically in matches with weapons. Like if you play a TLC, the computer has to like grab a weapon every 2 seconds. It's the most annoying thing of all time. And then like too, when they want to Irish whip you, usually they'll do a neutral grapple, then the Irish whip. But if you play this game, you can Irish whip at any time. You don't have to grapple first and Irish whip. So if you ever watch a Rumble in this game, it literally takes forever because the computer is so dumb. All right, we get to select again. I can't do right. Let's do oh, I forgot my stick's mapped backwards, so we're doing this again. All right.
You know, Cole, the more I watch,
he got it max again. Wow, I'm getting destroyed. And by the way, I feel like usually when they win those tests of strengths, most of the time they don't do follow up afterwards, but I mean, Cena actually did there.
It's hard not to take something like that.
Here we go. Strike heavy.
Nice quick counter.
Reversal game on point, but so is Cena apparently. Yep. Of course, you can still use the old classic reliable method of strikes overriding grapples. That will help you. Oh, I just want some grapple, Cena. Reversal fest. I wasn't joking, folks. But to be fair, I'd rather have this than playing on easy where like it's way too easy. But you know, I also understand that everyone has their own preferences. Like if you just want a casual playthrough, maybe you want to unlock stuff, get cash, like play on whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. Oh my god, he's reversing like crazy. I'm gonna steal one here. No damage pin. You can usually follow up after that too, since they're complaining. I need to fix my stick after this. It's not a big deal because I can still do some taunts, but it only really affects the lockup battle. Actually, I should have went out there. Oh, what? That was weird. I should have went out there and did the apron grapple. Yeah, I have to remember to do the counter ankle lock at some point too. All right, here we go. Give me some grapples, brother. What do I got for the ground grapples here?
one.
Probably a bunch of submissions, right?
Be the first time you made
The
a
chicken
prediction
wing
that
boys.
didn't pan out.
Ooh, submission. Oh my, he got out instantly.
You keep up with your mouth, you're gonna have a permanent limp.
By the way, submission type B is the superior system. You can't change my mind.
And there's the reversal.
Oh. Oh, and by the way, if you're familiar, when you do a finisher, when your bar is full like that, let's see if I can pull one off here.
Superstars go. It's
It has a special effect like this, but on pretty much every emulator, it's glitched like this. I mean, of course, I'm playing on a real PS2, but it doesn't work properly. So the way you can fix that is pause and unpause real quick. By the way, just an angle slam gets up right away.
I'll tell you, anyone who thinks his business is a piece
boy,
of cake,
big Japanese arm drag boys.
I don't think anyone would last
Yeah, actually a
too
bunch
long
of submissions
against them.
here. I think I have some moves that work the leg if I want to. Oh, I'm not letting go. Lock it in, brother. Imagine if I lost like this, I forgot to let go. My button gets stuck.
I never stop being impressed.
Using all that real estate, brother. All that real estate.
Like a punk with that counter.
All right, he fooled me by just walking away. Oh, I thought I had him scouted there.
These superstars are putting
I think you can actually maybe slam him into the announce table too. Maybe we should try that.
I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
My ribs. You know what I should start doing too? During that strike counter, you can actually link it into a grapple rather than striking back. Okay, what's going on here? Okay.
Kurt Angle is such a phenomenal.
I think his AI is trying to get in the ring, so he's not doing any moves. That's probably what was going on.
textbook reversal.
Okay, Cena's a little bit harder. Now, you'll notice too, the ref, just like the other games, gets in your face way too much. So I feel like I've had a lot of matches that end... Oh, what was... I bumped the wrong direction, I think. That end in DQ by the computer accidentally hitting the ref. It's really stupid. Also, if I was playing as a heel, a cheesy way to get momentum is to do top rope and diving moves. It's actually pretty overpowered in my opinion. Heels, you can do like dirty grapples, you know, stuff like taking off the turnbuckle pads. So there's options, you know. Okay, maybe we can... Yeah, here we go. So there's the barricade grapple as well. So you can just grapple near it rather than dragging him into it.
Well, it wouldn't break my heart if they went for an hour, Taz.
I forget if there's a post one. I can't remember.
Nice reversal.
Nice, Paul Burchill. Oh, God. Okay, we have the advantage here, though, with Cena. I forget if this game you can do something... Oh, wow, he recovered instantly. One of the games you can whip him into the corner and then go outside the ring and do, like, you know, that spot where you crotch him or whatever. I can't remember if that's this game or not, or which game that started in.
He slipped out of that one.
Oh, my God, so many reversals. Reverse the reversal, though, brother.
I'll tell you, as long as these superstars
If I expose the turnbuckle, maybe he'll stay on there a little bit longer.
They certainly don't look like they're going
Try it. There would be exposed turnbuckle, brother.
Here tonight.
Nope. Okay, maybe I don't know if it has to be facing the other way, but one of the games you could do that. It might have been 07. I don't remember.
Proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
Oh, I'm yellow? Really? I dodged that by just walking. Such a slow strike. Oh, Cena's bringing it, man. I have the strategy guide like kind of near me. I could like check people's overalls as I'm playing if I want to. Oh. Okay, nope. I was gonna say I was gonna counter that into a grapple, but he instantly reversed.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marines real.
Look at this. So this is where it gets crazy. Like just non-stop reversals. And you also notice the new momentum system where like it's dynamic. So like, you know, as you play better or worse, it can go down actually rather than just strictly up. Which some people didn't like that. I'll be honest. I don't know if I really like it too much either. Mostly because of the cheese with faces and heels. Getting momentum easily. Ankle slam. Is it enough though? He's orange. It could be enough. What? Man kicks out at 0. Textbook Paul Burchill. Here we go. Choke him out.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen.
Oh my God, why was that so easy? He's not even like fighting. Look at it. I'm not even. Interesting. Okay. Why was he not fighting back there? All right, let's see. I want to do some more grapples, but like it's so hard on Legend, you know. All right, I'm gonna try Just grapple here.
So Cole, you got any predictions?
From the middle of the ring. Can we land it? No, we cannot.
No way.
I'm scouted though.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
This is reversal. Oh my, look at this. This is just insanity. That's it, brother.
That's keeping them going.
By God. If you're feeling risky too, you can hit the ref to get some momentum, but you don't want to do it too much and get DQ'd. I'm talking about if you're a heel, of course, as well. Yeah, we got a lot of submissions here. There we go. Lock it in, brother. Oh, he's fighting back on this one. And you can see legend difficulty, even with Kurt's high submission stat. It's really ridiculous still. So I might have to have a battery at my side if I want to go for some ankle locks.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially
There we go. I'm going to demonstrate that pause and unpause thing. So cancel the effect, just pause and unpause. Fixes it. Oh, don't be a rope break. That's so close. We got him. I thought that was going to be a rope break for sure. Because the thing is, I could have dragged him away from it. But if you drag somebody, there's still an opportunity for the computer to counter it. So that's why I wasn't going to risk it. But we did it. All right. Solid starts, I must say. Generic celebrations though, ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see it. I'm just waiting for like the insane match. The multi-man match is going to be interesting. It's going to be hard to come out on top on that. But again, like I said, since you don't have to win, it'll be honestly pretty fun and a little bit of variety if I lose. But I'm not going to intentionally try to lose. I remember some people suggested that to me in some of the playthroughs. I'm like, nah, I'm not really feeling that. Just going to play.
RVD is the cat that rolls thunder and home smoke, but gets his ass whipped when he messes with grown folk.
Ooh.
You blaze trees, I break knees. And your frog splash is trash. You ain't got what it takes, please.
Cena's going in.
I'm the whole damn show from sunlight to sundown. Van Dam is the reason Teddy Long got run down. Stick them thumbs up your ass. RVD, John Cena, Chain Gang. You can't see me.
And the blur is pretty bad right here. We'll see if it fixes. Seems like it's mostly cutscenes in the arena. They're like, this is really bad though. By the way, RVD is like halfway down the stage already. Now, I will say quickly here, the motion capture for season mode is actually pretty bad in my opinion. You'll see specifically when people do moves and stuff, it looks terrible. Oh, it looks good here. Which I'm pretty sure they were motion capture, not hand animated, but they look terrible, dude.
That was real clever the way you made everything rhyme there, Vanilla Ice. It's too bad you can't wrestle half as good as you rhyme. You seem like you've got a lot of hostility that you need to get out of your system. So how about meeting me in this ring a little later and seeing what we can do about it?
Ooh.
You want to go, RVD? Well, why don't we do it right now?
Well, here's a pleasant surprise. It looks like Tori Wilson's coming down here to
again halfway down the stage.
Remember, Tori was the last one to see General Manager Teddy Long before his accident just a few weeks ago.
And it was some questions meant for Tori that sparked the problems between all these guys. Problem is, Cole, when you got a hot tomato like Tori who tries to calm down guys who are acting all macho and whatnot, it's like trying to put out fire with gasoline.
Rob, John, come on. You guys don't need to do this. Why don't you just shake hands and call off this nonsense?
The only nonsense here is what's between his ears if he thinks he's got what it takes to hang with me and my chain gang.
Gee, dog, hanging with you sounds really cool and all, but if it's all the same to you, I think I'd rather just kick your ass.
Guys, please. This isn't helping anything. Please calm down and let's talk this out.
I'd punk you out right now if there wasn't a lady present. But that's all right. I'll see you back here later tonight.
No problem, Cena. I wouldn't want Tori to have to watch the beating I'm going to give you anyway.
Looks like you were right, Taz. It seems like Tori Wilson's presence hasn't calmed anyone. She's trying her best to help, but she's inadvertently exasperated the situation.
Yeah, not only that, she made it a heck of a lot worse, too.
By the way, with the subtitles on, it's going to be hard to pick a thumbnail for the video because obviously I don't want the subtitles. So we'll see. Be a little bit more challenging. It can be done, though. Yeah, backstage looks good. No blurring here.
Wilson. Just the little lady I was looking for. Must be pretty flattering to have all those boyfriends doing all that fighting over you like that, huh?
What do you want, JBL?
Oh, I just had a quick question for you. But don't worry, I'm not going to accuse you of attempted murder. Now listen, right before Theodore Long's unfortunate accident, did he happen to ask you about any paperwork or contracts or anything like that?
Contracts? No, what are you talking about?
Oh, nothing much. Just...
JBL, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, I was just leaving. See you soon, Tori.
What the heck was that all about?
I don't know, but listen, we have a bigger problem. John and Rob are gonna tear each other apart tonight if we don't do something to stop them.
We? Why not let them do it and get it out of their systems?
Because you and I both know that this isn't just going to be a match. They both think they have something to prove. It's so stupid and pointless. But I need you to be the special referee and make sure they don't kill each other out there tonight.
I don't know. It's not really my thing.
Please? As a favor to me?
All right. As a favor to you, I'll do what I can.
Thanks so much. I owe you one. Now you'd better go get ready.
Well, I guess he's going to referee the match, but he certainly doesn't seem to be too excited about stepping between Cena and RVD tonight.
No, but I'd sure say he's motivated. Not for nothing. You don't say no to a chick like that. I'd be happy to ref that match if it meant Tori Wilson owed me a favor.
By the way, you think the Spirit Squad is locked in one of those boxes back there? Alright, so special referee. So really, if I wanted to, I could skip this, but which would help out with a little bit of time here, but we're going to play it. Do I call it down the middle? Do I be fair? So we get to see a little bit of CPU versus CPU here. No ref shirt though, rip. So like I said before, I'll probably just record one episode whenever I get this uploaded, let it sit, see about the comments, but I really don't think I'm going to be switching back to hard, but you never know. I mean, especially if I'm winning here. I'm 2-0 right now. Hey. Match of the century sign right there. Oh, we're gonna skip this. Actually, we'll skip all these. We've seen them. Make up a little bit of time here. Crowd's booing me, guys. Listen, it was Rikishi that ran over Teddy Long. I have the proof, alright? Actually, it was a time traveler bringing back a self-driving car. That's what it was. Malfunction. Alright, here we go. So, a special referee, pretty basic here. I'm probably just going to let him fight and see what happens, to be honest with you. I don't want it to go off too long. You can see here the clean/dirty finishing moves. Maybe we'll try a super dirty move during a match. Costs 2 finishes, though. Alright, come on, boys.
What a counter that was!
Man, game looks pretty good right here. Wow. Something I didn't mention too, when you're playing one-on-one matches, a lot of people don't like and they complain about is the fact that the camera is way too zoomed in. I know some people prefer like the camera that's pointed towards the stage, which I can understand that as well. Looks pretty fine right here though.
He saw that one coming.
Crowd's loving RVD. You can see here reversal fest, man.
You know, RVD calls him. You know, there is such a thing.
Which I guess brings up the discussion, you know, like in the 2K games, they have reversal limits. Which I guess in theory solves this issue, right, of constant reversals. But also, I don't really know how I feel about that because also when you have reversal limits, when you run out and you're waiting for it to regen, it feels like you're not even playing the game because, you know, person just stays on the attack, so you're just sitting there, you know, so I don't know. I guess to me, each of them have their strengths and benefits. Which one do I prefer? If I had to choose, I would probably say the unlimited reversal style, to be honest with you.
It's obvious these
come on, boys.
superstars have studied each other real carefully, Cole.
No question about that, Taz. You won't
I feel like Cena's gonna win. I don't remember. Like I remember Cena's overall being pretty decent in this game. I just can't remember. I mean, he's one of the cover boys. We gotta. Maybe we have to put him over, guys. By the way, anytime I do any of these playthroughs, I usually have a copy of the game sitting next to me just to look at. But yeah, I really do like the cover of this game. You know, with Batista and Cena on there. I like the design of it.
We knew it was going to be intense.
On the back, the tagline: "The fight of your life, ladies and gentlemen."
Anyone was prepared for this.
Pretty good.
It kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, because like honestly, I think I really do prefer the old momentum system because like it just makes it more interesting. Like in this, like you can only have 2 at once, and the second one you have is gonna expire after a while. I don't really like the idea of not being able to store that many finishers besides 1 because like if you're playing against a smart human player, they're just gonna like walk away when you have 2 like that, you know, and run away. So I will say I do prefer like the SVR, or, like the older like Here Comes the Pain style one, but this isn't like terrible to me.
Watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars.
Cena's strikes are so easy to dodge, man. They're so slow. You just walk away instead of having to counter it.
These guys know what they're doing.
Damn, Van Dam going in, guys.
There's the reversal, Cole.
Part of me wishes I kind of skipped this now because I'm just sitting here doing nothing. But it's alright. Oh, here we go. Finally some action. Just 1 count. By the way, you know people like to complain about GM mode missing? You know what I like to complain about missing? When they took away special referee. And, like there were some of the games where they took it away, but it was still in the game files that you could hack in. Like, come on now. You can't be doing this to us. Special referee is so much fun. I know some people say like, what's the point of playing it offline? Maybe that's a good point, but to me, the fun in it is playing with human players. You know, you can screw people over, you can, you know, stuff like that. Like, it was fun to me, you know, especially like online, some of the games. I love how RVD was the first one to finish her, but he's already yellow. He's just getting destroyed here.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time
that 5-knuckle shuffle? Nope, counter.
Only go halfway.
I don't think I ever have, Taz.
I can hit that angle slam.
Gives 110%. If they didn't, they would.
Yeah, I definitely want to try a super dirty move this video to show it off, and I also want to try that toe kick counter and the ankle lock, which I'm pretty sure I've probably shown off in the older SmackDown games, but I just love doing it. It's so satisfying, you know, especially if you're playing against somebody that doesn't know that's a thing. Catch him off guard, lock it in. Great.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition.
Just look at all these reversals, man.
It's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great.
I mean, Van Dam's going in here. Actually, it's pretty even damage-wise, at least.
I think it would be extremely entertaining.
Oh, did you see what he did there? So that's also a feature where you can steal your opponent's taunt. Something I don't really utilize too much. If you're successful, it will drain all their momentum. So tactically, it's, I guess, pretty useful. But to be honest, if you want to cheese it, what you do is you strong Irish whip someone out of the ring and then do it as they're falling over. It gives you plenty of time to steal it. But it costs 1 finisher to use, so I guess there's an argument whether or not it's really that useful. Maybe if they're pretty high in momentum, I don't know. Maybe I'll try that off. I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to screw anyone over, but maybe next match. Or multi-man match is probably a little bit easier to do.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Okay, Van Dam is actually going in pretty well here. That's why I think some people actually prefer this momentum system, because it can have like more back and forth matches with, you know, finishers as your momentum goes up and down. Or not as many finishes, what I meant to say. Because, you know, it's dynamic where it goes up or down. But I don't know, I prefer the old style way more. Oh, it's so tempting to hit L1 there. Have I seen enough? Oh, finally. Oh, no, it's a leg lock. Rope break, brother. It's a rope break, brother.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this
Yeah,
is.
he's a face, so he's going to let go. Look at it. Cena doesn't even have a finisher, and he's destroying Van Dam. Damage-wise, man. That overall must be coming into play here.
Man, Cole,
Not really sure what RVD's durability is off the top of my head. Might be a good time to read the strategy guide. It's like right over there.
No one can say that these superstars didn't give everything they got.
Actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm not really doing anything here, so I'm gonna slide over and grab it. Oh god, I got it. All right, let's see what we got here.
One heck of a match so far.
It sure is.
By the way, I usually always got the strategy guides with the games for Christmas, and then when I stopped getting them for Christmas, which was SVR 08, when I started getting them on release day, which is something I actually still do to this day, which is pretty crazy to think about for the WWE games. I'd always get the strategy guides. Okay, John Cena, I'm at his page here. He's overall 90. His durability is 8.5. Charisma's 9. Oh, I'm in the way here. Strength of 8. Let's see what Van Dam's got.
Look at these superstars.
I opened up to Rob Conway. Okay, here we go. RVD's overall 87, actually. Strength 7, submission 7. Durability is only 7. That's probably what's coming into play here. Speed is 9, though. Charisma is 8. Hardcore 9.5.
This one is over.
Big backbreaker, brother.
Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Man, Cena's destroying him without finishers, man. Should have been over a long time ago.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age.
He slipped out of that one.
Nice Paul Burchill, brother.
This one's gonna keep on going until someone can't.
Oh my god, for some reason I hate this hammerlock move. It just takes too long, in my opinion.
That could be quite a while from now.
Wow, great reversal.
Okay, Cena's building the momentum here. If you want to be a cheese ball, you do some top rope moves to get like an instant finisher. I mean, Van Dam still could steal one here with a 5-star if you can actually keep him down long enough, though, is the problem.
That was a textbook reversal.
He's tapping.
Wow, look at that submission.
He's tapping.
I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough.
Got my Kurt Angle stance here. By the way, I hate him when the first game when they took away unique superstar stances. That was a terrible decision.
Watch it. He reversed it.
Right, come on, Cena, put this away here. I feel like both my matches have been shorter than this match.
I think we're about to
Oh, here, if he hits this, he's gonna get some cheesy momentum. Cheesy. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about with the cheese, man. He could steal Cena's finisher here. He's a clean boy. Will he do it, though? Ooh.
The way they have for John Cena.
Yeah, that's great.
John Cena.
WWE fans, they love
Van Dam just wasting time here.
But this is not a popularity
It's over.
physical athletic competition.
Crowd is firmly behind Rob Van Dam, though. Remember, he was our season character for Here Comes the Pain. Good times. Remember when he ate all the pizza? All right, come on. I'm about to interfere here. I'm about to interfere.
And I think these
I don't know. Some people do like the longer videos, but we should only have one more match for this storyline. Or not the storyline, but this section concludes. I'll probably keep it one pay-per-view per video. I think is what I'm going to do, depending on the situation, you know. So I'll have this and one more match. I'll be ending the first part. And then I'll probably won't film the second part right away. I'll let it sit and see maybe the reaction. Which, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this like this. Legend difficulty.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest.
Come on, do some clean moves. Do some cheese or something. Oh, is he going for that 5-knuckle shuffle?
The key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum. And you're not going to see a match.
See, look at that. That strike is so slow. Like, I guess you only want to do that when your opponent's like groggy or something.
Could change the direction of it completely.
Oh, here we go. He might pin him off that. It might be a cheese ball. Oh no! Wow. Okay.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail.
I remember that was my old complaint about the old kickout system, where it was just mashing. Like, there's nothing you can do if you're hurt. I love when they introduced the kickout system, where it was actually like a tactical mini game. So like, even if you were hurt, there's a slight chance you can still kick out. Much more interesting, especially during online play. Oh my god, that was great.
These superstars are showing some great intensity here tonight, and that's
I'm about to screw over RVD, which I don't want to do because I sided with Cena in the first thing. Oh my god. I'm ready. If he taps, I'm calling it.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied.
Okay, I could have sworn he tapped, but maybe it was really close. I was pressing square to call it, but it didn't go. Cena's stamina management's been very poor here. RVD might cheese a finisher here. No, he gets knocked off. Hold that select, brother. Actually, should I demonstrate running out of stamina? Yeah, this is probably our best opportunity to do it. So if you run out of stamina, you fall over and it makes like a robot noise. It's pretty funny.
Scolded dogs. I tell you, it's like a damn zoo over there.
How am I not? All right, there we go. Cena, you better store that. We need to end this because Van Dam's not doing the 5-star.
It's not easy maintaining this type of intent. I think these
Before he does the finisher right when I run out of stamina. Hold on.
The FU. Man.
There it is, the FU. Oh, it's over. He's done.
There's the cover. Can he do it? 2. If there was any
There it is.
the referee.
Well, there you have it, Cole. He did it.
That was like 12 minutes, dude. Sorry, folks. I have Dr. Pepper, guys. Solved absolutely nothing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go again with these 3.
She's already right there.
The situation is about to blow sky high. We saw this last time. Tori did more harm than good.
If you ask me, I think Tori's
Cena's going
best
off right now.
move is to just stay out of it at this point.
Stop it right now! How do you think it makes me feel? Knowing that you guys are all trying to out-macho each other for me. And don't tell me that's not what's going on. Believe me, I know men, and I know when you're trying to impress a woman.
She sees right through him, Cole. Let me ask you
Exposed.
this question. Have you ever tried to impress a woman?
Well, partner,
Don't answer that.
I can only think of one sure way to make you guys stop. This Sunday at Judgment Day, you're all going to face off in a triple threat match. And I'm going to put my contract on the line. I'll manage whoever wins. And whoever doesn't win had better act like a gentleman about it, or I'll never speak to you again.
Well, I'll tell you,
Damn,
Tori
laying down the
just
law,
laid
ladies and
down
gentlemen.
the law. Now I've seen just about everything.
can she do that? Can Tori just make a pay-per-view match like that?
Well, with Teddy Long out, we've got no general manager, right? Who's gonna say no? And with Tori's services on the line, I don't think any of these guys are gonna object at all.
That's for sure, partner.
By the way, some interesting things there. I swear I saw like somebody load in, like since the widescreen extends the cameras, you can see more. I saw somebody like pop in briefly, and it seems like when Tori was walking away, like Cena and Van Dam weren't even animated; they were just standing completely still. I'll have to go back and look at that on my footage, but it looked really weird. All right, here we go. The last match of the first part. See how it ends. And I mean, I want to keep going at this, but I'm gonna withhold myself. Get the first video uploaded. Probably a few days from now. See how it sits. But I don't know. Maybe I will, because this is a lot of fun, man. I love this game. Here we go. Welcome to Judgment Day.
A triple threat match for the managerial services of Tori Wilson. No titles are on the line, but we're going to have one very happy winner nonetheless.
I'll tell you, Cole, I gave a lot of thought to lacing my boots up again and making this a fatal four-way. That Tori Wilson is smoking hot. This is going to be intense.
Yeah, so pretty funny because the SmackDown vs. Raw playthrough actually starts out, or we started ours out on SmackDown with the Collected Diva, Tori Wilson. So it's kind of like deja vu. I guess some people could say it's stupid, but this storyline has a little bit more depth to it. Again, I'm not going to spoil the stuff that I remember, so. But yeah, I don't know. I could see why some people wouldn't like this, but there's some pretty good storylines in this game, you know. Of course, we're going to be covering them all at some point. You'll have your 2 main playthroughs, and then we'll probably do some storylines that we still need to do. And then from there, we'll like maybe do some of the cutscenes we missed, because like that backstage cutscene with Cena thanking us. Like if you choose the opposite choice, you'll have RVD instead there thanking you. There we go. But man, like I gotta say, like I remember playing through this on PS2 and then like again on PSP multiple times. Like a lot of fun, man. All right, here we go. Immediate reversal. That's what you like to see. That's something you do a double team move.
Himself the whole damn show, and
So there shouldn't be DQs in this, which helps. Actually, let's just make sure you can go to match rules. Oh, there is DQ in a triple threat. What? How does that make sense? Okay, well, we can look at this match actions thing. This actually explains some of the things I was talking about. So, clean wrestler, face, good guy, hero, whatever you want to call it. Gives you some advice on how to get your bar up. So, some of these I actually didn't mention. Countering a weapon attack, taunting your opponent, get a rope break, kick out after 2. 4 moves on the announcer table and destroy them. Interesting. Negative boost, so dirty moves. So basically the opposite of the heel. Weapon attacks. Exposed turnbuckle, taunt from outside the ring when your opponent's in the ring, aka cheeseball online, boys.
How big this guy's ego is. I think he should focus his energy on winning matches and titles.
Finally, running German. I love this move. Can actually counter that, or not counter, cancel that last animation. Oh, here we go. They're letting me do some grapples finally. So I gotta say, to me, triple threats are a little bit easier in this game compared to some of the other ones because of the introduction of the strong Irish whip, which I haven't been mentioning that feature too much, but it's a new feature in this game. There's a normal Irish whip and a strong Irish whip. Strong Irish whip's pretty good. It can help you out in like Royal Rumbles, cage matches, throwing them into the cage, getting people out of the ring. So like right here, you can strong Irish whip them out of there. Pretty good. It can help out when you have 2 damaged opponents to get the win here. So my goal is going to be to try a super dirty move and a steel taunt in one match and win. So we'll see if we can do it. What was he dragging me for? Okay, I was going to go off the top rope, but I'm a heel, so that would be a bad idea for my momentum. Big schoolboy. So what sucks about DQ being on in triple threat like this is this could potentially end in DQ with someone accidentally hitting the ref too many times. Cena needs some help. Cena needs some help. Alright, he's a good guy, so he's gonna let go at least. Textbook Paul Burchill out of the ring, boys. Give me that dirty bar.
Well, he should be. Until that bell rings, this is still anyone's.
Give me a pretty decent amount, I must say.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Big chop block, brother.
One mistake and we're gonna see that fire.
Oh, we still have to do that counter ankle lock. I don't think we can do all that in one match, but we'll see what happens. There we go. Cinch it in, brother. Okay.
And he might get it. He's got that whole
Oh, I can't believe that hit me too. Strong Irish whip, brother. What was that turnbuckle? Here we go.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars.
Oh, I didn't know what to do there. No! Oh, I think he's gonna throw me in the turnbuckle.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your.
But yeah, I gotta say, I love the strong Irish whip. I have this pretty funny memory. Remember, like all the kids, like when I was in school playing this, like the kids knew like that. Like I played this game a lot, so like one of them came up to me and he's like, "Man, I'm playing the season mode as Rey Mysterio." Okay, so basically to preface this, for the strong Irish whip, if you're 2 weight classes below somebody, you can't actually do it to them. They'll just counter it immediately. So like he was telling me he was playing season as Rey Mysterio, and he was facing the Undertaker in a buried alive match. It's like, dude, it's impossible to beat him because you can't whip him in the casket. And like I had to explain to him the difference between strong and regular Irish whips for him to understand how to get past it. But he didn't know you could do a regular Irish whip. It was pretty funny, dude. But yeah, I gotta say that the Irish whip, strong Irish whip feature, I love it a lot. It's a good idea. Yeah, just sidestep that. Okay, let's see if we can do a super dirty move. See, what I hate about the super dirty move is you're basically on a timer here. Oh, focused on the wrong guy.
Look at these superstars go.
Oh, I got it. Oh, please. I didn't mean it, RVD. Cena's just standing there watching. Oh my god, slow motion. Oh my god. Yo, Kurt, I'm going off this first episode, guys. But I really want to wait to film the second one with this momentum I got here.
Superstar's gonna be able to keep it up.
Your guess is as good as
Keep. Oh, that animation looks great. Oh my god.
That's for sure.
Kind Kind of makes you wonder if they're not focused on you, if they have a smaller chance of reversing or not. I don't know.
Man, you talk about an American icon.
I mean, I gotta say, multi-man match is a little bit more enjoyable because, you know, it's not as many constant reversals, you know, because there's the next guy ready to do a move. All right, everyone get off me.
Kurt Angle is such a phenomenal athlete. It's a shame.
Okay, I want to, we want to steal a taunt, so we gotta get a finisher here.
And this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
So, pretty cheesy if you want to do it in a multi-man match, because if they're going to be fighting each other, I can just roll out of the ring and do it, which is really cheap if you ask me. Ooh, and I still got that move that I can combo the angle slam into. So, it all depends on who you focus on, so I'm going to focus on Cena. Is it L1 in the stick? Yep.
And there's the counter, Cole.
I did not just steal the ref's taunt, did I? Because nobody's momentum went down.
You look at any other sport.
So I didn't recognize whose taunt that was. I might have accidentally just stolen the ref's taunt and wasted the finisher. I don't even know if you can do that, though. I don't remember if I ever tried that. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to try that again. But basically, you focus on somebody, L1 plus the taunt button will steal their taunt. And then it will drain all the momentum, which, you know, it is what it is if you like that feature or not. Yep. I'm going to finish the full animation. There we go. Auto targeting is going crazy during this match. Hart is firmly behind Rob Van Dam. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes some of the chants are annoying in this game. Like, they'll chant boring way too much when the match is actually going pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that ankle lock. Kind of just want to take this one home, brother. He hit both of us with that. That was pretty crazy.
What an incredible match we've seen so far.
Oh, I could have done angle slam there.
Wow. Now that one's not in the rule book.
Angles. He might have countered. No!
I don't believe it.
Man, I love linking that eye rake into that, though. It's so much fun. I can just do the arm wrench behind him if I want to.
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expect.
Angle slam!
And here it comes. Angle slam. Angle
I'm gonna risk it. He's in a pretty bad position. I don't know if he can make it in time. Cover!
1, 2, 3.
We got him! 7 minutes on the dot. Kurt Angle. Strong series debut here. Strong performance, man. Living up to that 95 overall. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. Wait just a minute.
That's John Bradshaw Layfield. What's the WWE champion doing out
Look how low res that contract is. Can't even read that, dude.
Ooh-wee. That was one hell of a match you boys just put on. I knew it was going to be a classic. That's why I didn't bother telling you that you damn near killed each other for something that's already mine.
Something that's already his? What is he talking about?
His limo, obviously.
You see, prior to his tragic accident, I struck a deal with our former general manager, Teddy Long, to procure the managerial services of one Tori Wilson for myself.
I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen.
Just what is JBL saying?
So thanks for the show, boys. But just like this WWE title, Tori Wilson is the exclusive property of John Bradshaw.
I don't believe it. Tori's been under contract to JBL all this time, and she didn't even know it. That must have been what JBL was asking her about last week.
I think it's safe to say that 3 guys in a ring cannot be happy about this. They've been had. How are they going to react to this news on SmackDown?
Tori's gonna be like buying stocks and stuff with them. Dude, Van Dam looks so upset during that. There we go. So we got 45,000 here. So we'll probably be buying some stuff next time. Customizing our locker room potentially, depending on our cash here. But that's gonna do it for the first part of the SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 season mode on SmackDown. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see when I record the next part, or if I keep going, we'll see what happens.